welcome to my video, welcome back to my channel. It's time for another collection update, guys. I've got some vinyl records to show you guys. I got 7, I think. 6 bought in the record store and 1 was a pre-order online. So I thought, let's do an update. 7 records is enough for an update. First up, some coffee here. Final update, mixed of hard rock, heavy metal, prog, and there is a black metal album in here, which was the pre-order. Went to 2 record stores, one the new one of course, and one is actually almost next to it. And let's talk about the new record store first. My pickups there. I was browsing again through the 3425 bins, and I came across this one. Picture with one. Fantastic that I found. It's pretty decent condition. There's all, yeah, of course there is some wear on the cover here, because it's an old record. It's an album from 1980, so yeah, it's obvious it's there somewhere. But this is a Dutch heavy metal band, one of the first heavy metal bands formed in 1978. This is the first album, released in 1980. Classic lineup on here. Ronald van Prooijen on vocals, Don Bechten guitars, vocals, Linus Vreugdenhil bass, and Laurens Bakker on drums. Yeah, really glad to found this. This is not an album that you find regularly, and I'm really glad that they had it for that cheap. Of the original sleeve here, and then just the black vinyl on the back door label. This is a Dutch pressing, by the way. First Dutch pressing, I think, even. Yeah, really glad to have found this fantastic hard rock heavy metal album. A band has not talked about it, but it was already there in the 80s. But at least a bunch of albums. 10 split up, but I think they are active again. But this is the second album I have from them, and glad to have it on vinyl here. Really cool live picture here as well. I wonder where that was shot. This might be interesting. I know this band performed in the hometown I lived in back in the day. Picture bank. Yeah, I don't know. But it's really Peter Coast. Yeah. The funny thing is, the back photographs are shot at the Bonkelaar in Sliedrecht, and Sliedrecht is the place I was born. So that's kind of funny that there are pictures from that performance on there. So that's really cool. But yeah, really cool to have this album picture with one. Of course I browsed further because I wanted to have 3 records. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes you see stuff that you want, but you think, wow, that cover is way too beat up, or that record, you doubt about it. But I found this one from Genesis, A Trick of the Tail. 1976 album, the 8th album from this UK prog band. This is already around the time that Peter Gabriel already left the band, so it's Phil Collins on vocals. Still a 4-piece though, but really nice album, I have to say. I was really surprised by the vocals of Phil Collins on here, and yeah, it's a really cool album, I have to say. It also was really cool that they use the same concept printed in the sleeve here, so that's really cool. And it's just some black vinyl. It just needs a little clean, and then it's in good condition. So yeah, I'm not really bothered by that. I gave it one spin. I should actually have cleaned it before I spun it, but I was curious. I just wiped off the dust and and tried it, but yeah, I really give it a good clean, and then it's in really good condition. I really like this album, I have to say. Yeah, I'm not disappointed by that. This is not the pop sound they have in the 80s. It's still the prog sound which they have in the early 70s. Maybe a bit less psychedelic, but it's still good stuff here. I was really surprised. So a really nice album, Trick of the Tail by Genesis. And the third one to complete that round, yeah, I found Gamma 3. The third album from this USA band. This is a band from, oh, I can't really recall the town, but I have read it somewhere. But anyways, this was the band Ronnie Montrose was in before he did the Montrose stuff. Yeah, third album. This is hard rock, classic rock, that kind of stuff sounds. The first two albums were a bit more hard rocky. This is kind of smooth out because this was a bit more, yeah, had a more 80s sound, let's put it that way. But it's still a really nice record. I really enjoyed it. 1982 album, third album from this band. And King, this in a sleeve here. Somebody really switched out the sleeves. It was not my doing. Labels, BMG, custom labels here, and the record's in pretty good condition, so yeah, I was quite happy to find this. Only bad thing on this record is maybe these little stains here and there. This one and this one, you can't really see it in the camera, but there are some little stains, not really bothering, but they are still there. It's not like water damage or anything, just kind of weird spickles and speckles. I don't know what it is, but yeah, Dutch pressing, I think. Yeah, fantastic. Really glad to find this Gamma with Gamma 3. Then I went to the other record store, of course, which is almost next to it. I think there is one shop in between it, I think. I might be wrong there. Do I say that right? I don't know. Anyways, I found an album from King Crimson. I found the album Islands. Fantastic album. Again, prog rock UK. This is a 1971 album. This is the band's fourth album, and this band definitely kinda feel that they're going a bit a different way after the first couple of albums, and it definitely has a bit more jazz influences, which can be heard on the next album a bit more than this album. But it's really good nonetheless, though. I really enjoyed it. Fantastic stuff. I already put it in my own sleeves here. King Crimson, yeah, a logo here, and nice condition. I was a bit bummed about the album cover because it has seam splits, but the record was in really good condition. It looked like this, it just needs to be glued again. So I think there are some special strips for that, just so you can easily fix that without glue. So I think I'm gonna get those, then start messing around with glue. Yeah. Nonetheless, I really was glad to find this album. Just need to repair the cover, and then it's in really nice condition. The record is great condition, so why not? I think it was $7 or something. So yeah, normally this album goes for way more, so I don't really bother. Like I said, the record is in good condition, so why do you need to complain? When I was browsing through that bin, I found a pretty decent new record in the second hand. So somebody dropped that off there, wasn't happy about it or something. I don't know what it is, but this album looked brand new. Jordan Rudess with Wired for Madness. When I saw this, I thought immediately grab it. It's only 10 bucks, so why the fuck should I leave that there? Fantastic prog metal. If you're not familiar with Jordan Rudess, he's the keyboardist for Liquid Tension Experiment and for Dream Theater, of course. Yeah, he's most known from fantastic album, really nice prog metal. I really enjoyed it. It's really quite a journey on here. I really enjoyed it. It's a double record, so I'm going to show you only one record because it almost looks like the same. It came with a download card from the Mascot label, but I heard some things about it that they don't work anymore, but we never know. Couldn't try it. Labels. Yeah, fantastic stuff. Pretty good condition record, so I was really happy to find this one. I wonder why people get rid of this cool stuff. This is just, you know, it looks like brand new, you know. Easy you could sell it for way more, but just they decided to drop it off there, so thank you very much. But yeah, fantastic stuff. Jordan Rudess with Wired for Madness. And the last one I found is another Genesis record. Yes, I buy a lot of Genesis lately. I don't know why it is, but I'm really yeah, I'm really in that prog mood the last couple of months and just buying more and more and more, especially on vinyl. I don't know what it is, but this is The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. This is the 1974 album, the 6th album from this band. Double disc album here. A lot of write-ups there. And this one also came in a pretty good condition, I have to say. I think there are in the sleeves there, yes. This is one. And I'm just gonna get the other one out. And also came with a German history band. It's really nice. So I guess this is a German pressing, of course. Otherwise you wouldn't put in die Geschichte, huh? See the records. I'm just gonna show you one because you know the deal there. There wasn't much variation, maybe in some labels, but it was most of the time all black vinyl. That's how it went back in the day. It was more a rarity that you had a color vinyl. Nowadays it's almost the other way around. I don't know what it is. There's so much color vinyl nowadays. It looks nice, don't get me wrong. It sounds good as well nowadays, but kind of weird. It was a special thing back in the day, and nowadays it's just, you know, almost every release is color vinyl. Not that I'm complaining about that. I love color vinyl, like I said, but this is a fantastic album, guys. Prog rock, you know. Can't go wrong with old Genesis. So I'm really happy to find this in nice condition as well. So yeah, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. And the last one is the pre-order I did, an album I was looking forward to. I reacted to a single from the new album, November. I really enjoyed that and decided to pre-order the album, so I did. Here it is, the new one from Drudkh. This is All Belong to the Night, or just the Ukrainian title there. I can't read that, so I just looked up the English translation. It's All Belong to the Night. Follow up to the album they did in 2018, so it's been 4 years they released an album. They released a kind of a compilation in 2019, but I didn't consider that an album, although it's pretty good as well. But I've decided to buy this album. It's a fantastic comeback. a lot of emotion on this album. Really emotive, atmospheric black metal. Fantastic stuff, guys. This definitely has to be in your ear list if you are a black metal fanatic. Really nice finish to this record as well. Really nicely done here. It's a gatefold with the lyrics, band pictures. Is it band pictures, right? Or just the story? No, that's the people there. The stories are about, I think. Yeah, I think so. Fantastic. Comes with a great booklet as well, so I'm gonna show you that, of course. Really nice booklet here. Oh, so it's right here as well. It all belongs in the booklet, and just it's full of really nice images. You know how it goes. Yeah, there. And the last picture appears like this, and then we have the back. Really nicely done. And then of course you have the record itself. This one is a colored vinyl. It looks really nice. Let's have a look at how they call this version. This is the crystal clear blue and black mixed version, and this one is limited to 650 copies worldwide. So I'm really glad to have this version. Of course, I wouldn't bother to have another version, but this is the version I wanted to have the most because it kind of fits with the album cover. Fantastic album, guys. Like I said, really atmospheric, really emotive, especially the second and third song, Windmills and November. Two fantastic tracks, definitely my favorite ones. Although I like the first one as well, the Nocturnal one. It has a really nice riff going on there. And the last track, it closes off really nice till we become the Haze is the last track. They put the translation beneath the Ukrainian titles, although you could consider that Russian because they also speak Russian there, so I think that's Russian lettering. But yeah, fantastic stuff. 2022 release, definitely a must-have in your collection if you are a black metal fanatic. You like atmospheric black metal, go pick this one up. It's phenomenal. Great album. So that's it, guys. My 7 records that I wanted to show. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully there's something in there for you if you like prog or heavy metal or black metal. Yeah, just let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I will leave the titles in the description so you can look it up easier. Just copy it and put it in YouTube, and you'll find the albums. The other stuff is easy to find on YouTube and probably also on Spotify and whatever streaming service you use. So I want to thank you guys all for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you have stick around till the end if you did. Hope to see you guys back with another video next week somewhere. I think Monday probably. Well, I'll just do otherwise Tuesday. I will do another reaction video probably, and yeah, more videos to come. The end is almost near for this year, so there is more stuff to come. Of course, the year list, which will be probably out in the end of December, probably somewhere. I'll probably do a year roundup video like I did last year, maybe if I got the time for it. That's it. That is, and maybe there's another collection update video in between. I don't know. And of course, reaction videos. And I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers as well, so I'm thinking about doing a giveaway, but I'm hoping to do this month or next month. I'll see. Just when I get closer to it, really come around to do contest probably, to celebrate the 1000 subscribers. I'm right now at 985, so I only need 15. So it would be cool if I reach that a milestone before the end of the year. Hopefully you guys can help me out with that. That would be awesome. And if not, then it's so. Then I'll see if I can reach it next year. But I want to thank you all very, very much for your support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I never thought, like when I started this channel 6 years ago, almost 7, I think, and in February it will be 7 years, that I would ever reach 1000. So yeah, time flies, and sometimes when you are not least expected, your subscriber amount grows. And I had that moments in the past, and I thought, what the fuck happening here? But I really appreciate it. So thank you all very much, and yeah, bless you all. Thank you all for watching, and see you guys next video. Cheers.